It is a new year, and maybe your New Year's resolution is to maybe eat healthier and try new recipes. The No Sugar Baker, Jayne Jones, is with us to do just that. Good morning, Jayne. Thanks so much for talking with us today.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure.
Yeah.
Up to 2022 with good, healthy eating. What is better than that?
I know, and the perfect time to get started on it. So now you have a recipe that sounds delicious. Is it jalapeno wonton cups? Did I say that right?
Oh my gosh, you absolutely did. Check these babies out. They are fantastic. They got bacon, cheese, my favorite jalapenos, peppers in there. Oh my gosh, it will be a hit at a football watch party, or like my favorite sport, hockey, or just fun to have at your home. It's a great appetizer and it's so easy to do, and it's completely sugar-free.
Wow. Okay, you had us at bacon when you mentioned that. So kind of walk us through how to put them together.
Yeah, it's so easy. So what you're going to want to do is grab your mini muffin pan, grab the wonton wraps, go ahead and spray it heavily, put in the wonton wrap into everyone. And you know what's kind of fun about this? Kids will love it because you can fold them as much as you want to or as little as you want to. So pop them in there. I bake mine for about 5 minutes at 350. Then you're going to grab your mixing bowl. It's 4 ounces of cream cheese, 4 ounces, so equal amount of sour cream. Go ahead and mix those two together. Then you're going to add in about a half a cup of jalapeno peppers chopped up. Gives it that nice punch, along with a handful of cheddar cheese, friends. It's a handful of cheddar cheese. You go ahead and you mix that together, and then I know I had you at bacon, so go ahead and put a good hearty handful of chopped bacon right into it. You mix it together. It turns out great. You scoop it back right into the center of the wonton cups. You bake it again at 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes, and then you put them on your favorite little platter. They turn out great. They're nice and crispy on the outside, goodness and warmth on the inside. You can also make them ahead of time, put them in your refrigerator, heat them up just for a couple of seconds later, and oh my gosh, will you be the hit of your Super Bowl party or the hit of your neighborhood too? Don't tell anybody they're sugar-free. Let them go and grab another one, and then be like, oh, hey, you can grab a couple more because those are sugar-free. Great for you.
I love it because that's what we're looking for. Simple recipes that are good for us and especially sugar-free right now.
Absolutely.
Tell us, what are some other tips to stop cravings? Because, my goodness, that's a tough one, too.
You know, it is a tough one, but here's the deal. I don't crave sugar at all anymore, believe it or not. It's almost been 2 years since I've had a drop of sugar that I know about in my body. But you know, you don't crave it anymore. When you eat healthy, good foods, and you kind of change over your lifestyle, because to me it's no diet, it's no fad, right? It's completely how I have to live. If I was to go and get a little bit of sugar, my eyesight's the very first thing to go again, and I can't live like that. But you know, some other good tips are, my doctor told me this. He said, I want you to drink half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. So do that. Also make sure you make yourself a good salad once a day. And you know what? Go ahead, like I am, this kitchen behind me, I used to kind of regret it. This kitchen behind me now, I have it be kind of like my science laboratory, so to speak, because I'm always trying to make new things that are great and healthy at the same time. So I'm trying to think of what possibly I can do, but make sure you're reading those ingredients on those labels, friends, because if you don't, there's like 25 different ways of the name sugar. So make sure you go ahead and find what's good for you. Use butter, use unsweetened almond milk, and use those dark chocolate chips because they're a great replacement.
Oh, yeah, I love dark chocolate. Now, you mentioned reading labels. I mean, we're all, have bad habits of picking up whatever we can, snacks that look healthy when we're out grocery shopping or at the vending machine. But when you really do the reading, you realize how much sugar is in them. So how do you make your kitchen a culinary lab?
Well, here's the deal. I always have to be thinking outside my foot. And look at me. Right here's the No Sugar Baker Monster Cookie. I never thought in a million years I'd have it, be able to figure it out. My husband was the one who was like, hey, I like all your recipes, but can you make a monster cookie? I thought he was crazy. I'm like, how in the world do you make a No Sugar Baker Monster Cookie? Well, we did it. So it basically has all natural peanut butter, right? Because the jarred peanut butter has sugar in it, so you gotta be careful of it. And I went and found myself some candies that are sugar-free, that are like a real popular brand candy that goes into monster cookies. You go ahead and put those together and get along with those dark chocolate chips. Even look at this one. It's a No Sugar Baker chocolate almond cookie. Oh my gosh, with a little bit of salt on top to kind of give you that little sweet and salty flavor all together. Go ahead and just figure out how to modify things and do things differently. You can find hundreds of recipes at nosugarbaker.com that are free to print off and try out. So get yourself make sure you focus on the New Year's resolution. We're on day 3 or day 4 right now, so you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. But make that kitchen think outside the box a little bit too.
Yeah, and you noticed a big improvement in your health, didn't you, once you cut out the sugar?
Oh, are you kidding me? I've never felt better, believe it or not. So I had no idea I was severely diabetic. I ended up in the emergency room on my birthday. I'm embarrassed to tell you my blood pressure. They say it was like 289 or 189. They diagnosed me, released me, and the ER physician told me some magical words. She said, for the rest of your life, you need to eat only lean meats and salad. Well, I did that for about 3 months. You know what? Went insulin-free, diabetic medicine-free, shed 60 pounds, and that vision I lost is back to 2020. Here's the best part: I'm sugar-free completely. Well, now I'm not just eating lean meats and salads, right? I made that kitchen again, like the science lab, to figure out how to do things. So you can go ahead and read the blog, read all about it. I get it probably more than anybody else. I know 10% of the population can relate to me as being diabetic, but it's also good for individuals that have oncology issues, heart disease. So you know what? I'm feeling the best I've ever felt, and I think that you can too. So there's just different ways you have to do it, eat healthy, and that kitchen again can become your best friend.
Yeah, definitely. This is the time to do it too. So where can we find more of your recipes?
Oh my gosh, it's at Public Clever, www.nosugarbaker.com. Go there. We're also on Instagram and on Facebook. I call it the team of over 100,000. It's everybody that's joining together is really great and supportive and asking questions. And so it's nosugarbaker.com. Find us on all social media outlets and go ahead and start looking through those recipes and trying to experiment yourself.
I like it. Very easy recipes, and
Super.
I mean, you know, it looks like
in your own pantry.
Yeah,
that's key. Right? We're not making anything that has like seaweed or some crazy powders out there that you can't afford. Heavens, no.
Well, Jayne, thank you so much for talking with us and sharing some of your sugar-free recipe ideas with us and how to make start off on the right foot this new year.
Hey, and you know what? Keep going throughout 365 days. We're not playing this game for us a month. Like I said, it's a journey to a healthy lifestyle for your life, friends. It's for your life. It's not just a 30-day resolution.
Yeah.
Again, if I can do it, I have no doubt everybody else in the USA can do it too.
Great advice. Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh, Happy New Year. Go get them.
Love her attitude.
She's like a little coach, a life coach there.
Well, she mentioned she loves hockey. She actually wrote a book, Hockey Town USA.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, so I can see that. She gives us all a pep talk. But I have to say, I mean, I've tried out a few of her recipes, and they are really, really good. And they're healthy, which is nice because you don't feel as guilty as she said going back for a couple extra.
Right. Yeah, and that's the drawback. A lot of people are like, ooh, it's sugar-free, it's not going to taste right. But I've noticed just when I'm out grocery shopping, there are a lot of ingredients you can get. Sugar-free chocolate chips, sugar-free sugar. I mean, and if you start substituting a little bit here and there, that's great for your health. You heard her say, it really improved her health once she started cutting back.
Well, and sometimes it can be difficult to start all at once. You know, you feel like you just want to go gung-ho and go for it all at once. But baby steps, right? I mean, I think making those small changes add up over time. And as she said, that way you're not just working on it for a few days out of the year. That way you can carry it with you the entire year and make sure you meet that resolution.
Yeah, that's the key right there.
All right. We're going to be talking some TV shows, some new movies, and maybe an old